Welcome to Nomad High Income Skills, Episode 12. I'm Aria Reyes. Today, you'll learn exactly how to package revenue share retainers, a modest monthly retainer plus a clean capped performance percentage, so you can attract better clients and build sustainable high income without burning out. If you've been trading hours for low rates or riding a feast or famine cycle that wrecks your travel plans and your energy, this episode is for you. Imagine a baseline retainer that pays your bills and a performance share that rewards upside, but only when the client wins. That structure protects your cash flow and your energy. What this episode covers: who revenue share deals actually work for, the anatomy of a safe and predictable agreement, a 3-step blueprint you can use this week, a real nomad example who scaled quickly, and the low-burn delivery stack that keeps your hours minimal. I'll also show how to scale without burning out and give you a 15-minute action you can finish today. Section 1. Core System. Here's the anatomy of a clean, energy-respecting revenue share retainer. First, a minimum monthly retainer floor. This covers your base costs and guarantees cash flow. Think of it as your operating runway. Second, a clearly defined performance percentage tied to one objective KPI. Third, caps and windows, a cap on monthly share to limit liability, and a defined measurement window, like monthly or quarterly. 4, trusted data source for measurement, server analytics, ad platform revenue, or payment processor reports. Locking the data source prevents disputes. Client selection matters more than fancy proposals. Ideal clients for revenue share are businesses that already have some conversion data, predictable average order value, and a funnel you can move with tactical work, not brand new startups without traction. Look for owner-operated businesses that are willing to share clean revenue data and that are not allergic to simple contracts. Avoid clients with messy accounting, too many revenue streams, or internal politics around attribution. On KPIs, pick one measurable metric that directly ties to revenue. Examples: incremental monthly revenue from a tracked campaign, incremental MRR from a product upsell, or validated new customer lifetime value, LTV, contribution. Define the baseline clearly, the client's revenue before your work, and measure only the incremental lift above that baseline. Put the data source and calculation into the contract. This prevents the most common disputes. Section 2. 3-step blueprint to win and deliver. Step 1. The 30-minute revenue readiness audit. In half an hour, you assess 3 things: current baseline revenue, a single testable KPI, and the data source you'll trust. Use a short checklist: baseline number, conversion funnel, average order value or deal size, and the owner's willingness to share reports. That single audit tells you if a revenue share makes sense. Step 2. Pilot the test. Propose a short pilot, 30 to 60 days, with a modest retainer floor and a clear performance percentage for the metric you chose. Example: $2,000 retainer plus 10% of incremental monthly revenue attributable to your campaign, capped at $7,500 per month. The pilot proves attribution and performance while limiting both parties' risk. Include an exit clause and an escalation path in the pilot agreement in case scope grows. Step 3. Convert to an ongoing share retainer. After the pilot, present a 1-page performance summary, the average monthly incremental revenue, and a proposed ongoing split with caps and review points. Offer 2 rolling options: a conservative split with a higher retainer floor, or a growth-aligned split with a lower retainer and a higher upside share. Let the client pick the risk profile that suits them. Real nomad example: I coached a conversion specialist named Maya who was traveling in Southeast Asia. She found an e-commerce brand with predictable AOV and a clean checkout funnel. Using the audit, she proposed a $2,000 retainer plus 10% of incremental revenue, capped at $10,000 per month. Her delivery used a lightweight stack, A/B testing templates, prompt-driven AI drafts for variant copy, and a simple dashboard that pulled sales from the client's payment processor. Within 3 months, she consistently hit $12,000 in total compensation in a month, the retainer plus large upsides when seasonal campaigns worked. Importantly, she kept her weekly live work to about 6 hours by automating tests and batching reviews. Section 3. How to scale without burnout. First, automate experiments. Build a short library of test templates and AI prompts that generate variants fast. Second, set energy budgets per client, a weekly hour cap and a quarterly review where scope can be renegotiated. Third, delegate repeatable tasks to a virtual assistant or junior specialist. Keep strategy and escalations as your high-value time. Fourth, enforce scope and escalation triggers in contracts. If performance requires more than agreed hours, there's an automatic scope review and a temporary flat fee for extra work. These controls protect your time and preserve margin.
Immediate action step. Take 15 minutes right now. Pick one target client, run the 30-minute revenue readiness audit compressed to 15 minutes, then draft a one-page proposal using this structure: baseline, target KPI, retainer floor, share percentage, cap, pilot length, and data source. End the block with a concise outreach message. I ran a quick audit of your funnel and see a low-effort test that could add X in monthly revenue. I'd propose a 30-day pilot, $2,000 retainer plus 10.
Risk notes and mitigations. Always require a retainer floor to cover base costs and volatility. Define a single data source in the agreement to avoid attribution fights. Cap the share and set review points, and include tax and legal language recommending the client check with advisors on revenue sharing implications. Start with short pilots and clear exit clauses to protect your energy. Recap. Audit, pilot, convert. Pick one measurable KPI, start with a retainer floor, lock the data source, and automate delivery so your hours stay low. This model aligns incentives, protects your baseline income, and pays you more when you drive results without turning your life into a grind. Your skills are your freedom currency. CTA, if you want the scripts, one-page proposal templates, contract clauses, and a sample revenue tracking dashboard, enroll in the Partnership Retainers Lab. It includes ready-to-use proposal and pilot templates, negotiation scripts, and the exact AI prompts the Nomad conversion specialist used to minimize live hours. Join the lab to implement this safely and scalably. Links are in the episode notes. That's your high-income blueprint for today. Take one action this week and start seeing results. I'm Arya Reyes. Charge what you're worth and build income that supports your lifestyle, not destroys your health. Your skills are your freedom currency. See you tomorrow.